Hi, what's new? My name is Antonio, but you can say me tlatoani. As you know, the basis of Mexican diet is the corn because with it, the Mexicans enjoy the wide Mexican gastronomic catalog such as gorditas, quesadillas, tamales, enchiladas, tlayudas, tlaxcales, chilaquiles, atole, etc., etc. Tacos as well as tortilla and entire multiverse of it. That's why the Mexicans earned the nickname of Hijos del Maíz. There are even two legends about the origin of this nickname. Legend has it that in ancient times the Aztec eat fruits and games animals. The Aztec couldn't eat corn because it was hidden in some mountains. Some gods had tried to separate the mountains so that the Aztec could eat corn, but they didn't success. One day the god Quetzalcoatl decided to use the most powerful weapon that the other gods ignored, the intelligence. Quetzalcoatl transformed into a black ant and walked towards the mount. The road was difficult due to the various challenges that the god faced, but by thinking about the needs of his people, he was able to continue forward. After several days, the god Quetzalcoatl reached the mountains where the corn was found, and being an ant, he took a grain and began his return journey. Arriving again with his people, Quetzalcoatl gave them the grain of corn so that they would plant it. From that day on, the Aztecs dedicated themselves to cultivating and harvesting corn to become a strong people full of cultural riches. Quetzalcoatl is also known as the god friend of man because he always wanted to take care of humans. Due to the importance of corn from the indigenous people of Mexico, another legend was created. The following legend comes from the Maya culture and is known as the Man of the Corn. Long before the world was just beginning, there was only the sky and the sea. There were no animals, much less human life. Seeing how lonely everything was, the gods Kukulkan Tepewa and Kukuha Huracan created mountains, trees, and fierce animals such as birds and deer for inhabit the valleys on earth. However, the gods want to create a perfect being that could speak, had feelings, knowledge, and worship them, and thus the idea of creating humans arose. The gods took clay and with it they formed the first man with their powerful hands. They molded his head, giving him the most beautiful features. They straightened out his arms and leaned toward the earth. At the first they were happy with the result. The mudman couldn't move because when he tried to move, he turned back in the mud. On the 10th attempt, they decided to create the human with will. This new human could talk, walk, and began to reproduce. But these humans had no feelings, which made them cruel, so the gods decided to finish them off with a flood. The spirit the gods pondered what material would be useful in creating humans. They want to create the perfect human, so after a long time they decided to take ears of corn, and with them they made a white mass, from which then formed 4 men: Balam Kitsa, Balanakap, Ma Wakuta, and Liki Balam. These humans were intelligent and could run, think, and love. The corn with which the gods created them impregnated their essence, became their blood, and formed their heart. Seeing their new creation, all the gods were satisfied with their work. The men of the crown began to populate the earth. They taught their children to respect nature, to serve the land, and never forget to worship the gods.